Hi, everyone. This is Obi from AI for Africa think tank. Once again with Corey Warfield. Hi, Corey. Thank you for joining us once again. Today, we're going to be looking at how to build a chatbot on AI chatbot for free. And I will encourage you to tune in and watch as we go. Over to you, Corey.
Hey, Obi, thank you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Today, I'm going to teach the youth in Africa through AI for Africa think tank how to create your own app using AI, and it's totally free and easy. So what I'm going to need to do, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to pull up an app called Claude. Claude is an AI tool that is made by Anthropic, and I'll use the mobile app. I like to do things on my phone. You can also do this on a laptop or desktop computer or a tablet. So there's a lot of ways that you can access Claude. But so you'll see here in my little AI folder on the middle left, the orange one that looks like a little, explosion, a firework, that's Claude. So I'm going to open up Claude. And if you're not logged into Claude, you'll simply use your Google or any of your social accounts, and it'll log you right in for free. Now, the one thing that is important is you want to turn on what they call artifacts. So if you're in the Claude website, you're going to go to your settings, and you have to turn on artifacts. And because I'm in a mobile app where you can't do that, I'm going to actually show you on the website how to do that as well. So I'm going to come to Claude. I'll probably already be logged in. So here I am. And if I come to the very top left and I come here to my account, you'll see my email address for you. And now you all know how to email me. But we come to the settings or the feature preview. So the feature preview, this is new. It's a latex rendering, which allows Claude to render mathematical equations. That's really cool. You guys just saw me learn something in real time. So now we've got the latex rendering turned on. So that's cool. It's going to be able to do math for us now. But we also wanted to see the other one. We wanted it to be the artifacts. So you'll see here at the bottom, it'll not only show prompt suggestions, which is cool, but also enable artifacts is on. So I guess I'll actually just use this version rather than the mobile app because it shows the artifacts a little bit better. So, okay, here we are. We're in Claude. We have artifacts turned on. So I'm going to come to this start a new chat at the very top, but you will see underneath it says projects. You could actually upload your files and videos and everything there and share things. So that's a good way to make Claude more collaborative and more customized. But I'm going to come here to start new chat, and I'm just going to go right into it, guys. Since you're now on Claude, if you're following along and you have artifacts turned on, which you do because I showed you how to do that, now we come right in and we're going to use Claude to build an app. So you see at the very top, it says, how can Claude help you today? So the last video that we went through was how to prompt. I'm going to use some of that prompt engineering and then show you how you can use Claude to make an app today, and you can even publish it here, and you can even start to make money with it. So I'm going to say, you are my technical co-founder, and we are building an app for African youth to learn how to use AI to start their own business. What I need from you is a prototype of an app that an African youth can easily use to ask questions about their business, to get advice, and to help them troubleshoot. This will be a chatbot. A chatbot that should have a colorful and fun interface, some gamification elements, and should be trained specifically on African businesses, African laws, African business models, and feel very much geared toward the African youth. So all I've told it is that it's our technical co-founder, a little bit about the app, a little bit about what we are wanting it to be, and that's all I need to put for now. So I'm going to use the top right button, the arrow. I'm going to click that and watch what's going to happen. So I don't know if you're watching this in real time and seeing what I'm seeing, but it is not only writing code, it is documenting the code. The color coding that it has actually is putting the different classifications of code so that it could be referenced and changed easily. And now look at this. This is an actual app. AI Business Buddy, quick tips, research local regulations, network with other African entrepreneurs, explore microfinance options in your region, and it's gamified, right? So it has points and it has level 1. So what I am going to notice though is I can't actually use it. So I'm trying to use it. I'm clicking that chat with AI and nothing is coming up. So I'm not going to publish this, but I'm going to teach you guys how to keep going. And at the bottom, you see that if we loved it, we actually could publish it with that button right there. But so if at the top right, it says preview or it says code. Here's all the code that we saw it writing. Here's the preview of what it's supposed to look like. But because that's not it, I'm going to X out of that right next to the code. And here's what I'm going to say. This isn't functional, but it needs to be. Please update. Also, the colors should be yellow, green, and black. And the name should have to do with African youth. Please make it better and definitely functional. All right, so let's see what happens. It's going to start recoding it. And because of the way that it's made, it doesn't have to recode everything. It can use some of the code it had before. It just needs to change what needs to be changed. So you see it's just pumping out some code. Right now it's giving examples of responses. It didn't do that last time, so that's probably why it didn't work before, and now it probably will work. You can see that was a little bit longer. So okay, now it's basically green, yellow, and black. I guess I could say that did what it was supposed to. I'm gonna click the chat with AI Business Mentor, and still actually nothing worked. So we're gonna X out of here again and say it still doesn't work, right? And this is how simple it is to prompt AI. Watch, it's saying it's sorry that it didn't work. Then we create a version that will actually work, and it's going to bang out some more code. And there's no guarantee that it's going to work now, but there's a good chance that it's going to work now. And just so the people watching this understand, a lot of times people get really frustrated after it doesn't work one time or 2 times, right? So if you're one of those people that actually doesn't get too frustrated and actually keeps at it like I'm showing you, you're going to be ahead of the game. And so here it does say ask about your business and send. So let's see. I'm going to say I am building an app for African youth to learn how to use AI. And I'm going to hit send, and let's see what it comes up with. So it says, have you considered exploring opportunities in whatever industry? Detailed response would be here. Okay, so watch this. This is a great example. I'm going to screenshot this, okay? I'm going to X out of this. I'm going to come to the little paper clip under reply to Claude. And I'm going to go to photo library and I'm going to choose that photo, right? And now that photo is going to be uploaded right here. You'll see it. So I'm going to say this. The fields shouldn't be empty or ambiguous like this. I want real responses that can really help the African youth, make this more easy to use, more simple, but also more intelligent and actually helpful. Also, colors should feel more like Africa, like maybe the Nigerian flag colors, or and actually Nigeria is just green and white, right? So
white, green, yes.
So I think we're not going to say Nigeria because I do want some more colors, but like more Africa colors in that. That one felt a little too stale. So because we gave it that picture, let's see what it comes up with now. We can see up top it says, I apologize for the shortcomings. You're absolutely right. They absolutely provide real helpful responses. So
that's
it's giving me different, right? It's giving me different things to think about, but I'm going to say, I want you to implement your improvement ideas. I want you to implement your improvement ideas. And so now it's going to code it for us for sure.
Wow. It's interesting.
Right? Isn't it cool? And once we like this, we can hit publish at the bottom and then it's live and we could charge for it and so this really could be a transformative skill. And I'll tell you, most youth in North America don't know how to use it. So if you're an African youth watching this right now, you could really be ahead of the curve. This is going to get better and better. So,
and there's no charges for Claude.
No, I think I pay a little bit for a professional plan, so I have access to everything. But there's a free tier, and it does all of this as well. Yeah. So it actually, this one came up with this new one. I don't know why it says 15 points. The colors aren't right, and it's saying I'm building it. So this is the same thing it said before, but now it's saying local regulations, funding options. But it is so it's actually interesting. It gave us the same chat as before, but now we can ask more. And it has resources underneath it. So we'll say, I am building a chatbot to help youth learn AI. So let's see what it comes up with. Oh, maybe I typed harbor by accident. There's mobile money services are transforming finance in East Africa. If you're in Kenya, study M-Pesa's model. There's still room for innovative fintech solutions that address specific needs. Okay, that's actually a great idea. Okay, I want to build this. Where do I start? To fund your tech startup in Ghana, explore the MESS Incubator Program. They offer seed investment mentorship. Also check out Ghana Tech Startup. So this is pretty cool, right? And so this is now working. And because
thank you so much, Corey. This is insightful and very practical and straightforward. I'm sure they'll enjoy it and they will learn a lot and make some living out of it. Thank you so much. I look forward to next time.